Hi guys, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name's Arietta and today we're going to have a little bit of an update on my Summer with the Masters canvas while I complete this little section here. So one of the things that you can probably tell from looking at what I've completed so far is that this picture is really lacking a lot of definition. I was so disappointed. I knew that it was going to probably be smaller than, too small, but I didn't expect the face to be quite as messed up as it is. It actually looks worse in person than it does on the camera. The orange in the face, which on camera looks more of a tan colour, is very orange in person. And you need to be quite far away for the image to read. Well, it does read from a distance, but close up it's a mess. However, not giving up, I'm going to carry on working on it and I'm going to get it finished because the completionist in me won't let me do anything else. So it's going to get finished. And then we will move on to better things. What I'm going to do is I will insert some pictures of the other canvases that I'm looking to work on for this project. I basically, as soon as I realised that Fansells had begun selling some Mucha artwork, I bought all of their Mucha paintings. Knowing full well that the actual the quality wasn't going to be fantastic. I mean, the drills are fine, the canvas is fine, it's just the rendering, and that is the difference between getting something cheap and cheerful and having something that's been hand charted and put together by someone that is specifically rendering an image for diamond painting. So yeah, I'm hopeful that a couple of the other images that I would like to work on will come out better, but at the same time I wouldn't be surprised if they were still too small, although of all of the images that I purchased, this was the smallest one. So I really did start with sort of what I assumed would be the worst. So other than that, as I say, I mean, you can't see on camera as usual, but the drills are lovely and sparkly. There's been no trash. The glue is nice and tacky. It's just the picture that's so disappointing. The only other thing I will say is, which I don't mind so much, but I wonder if that's certainly not helping the image to read properly, is that the colour on the canvas is very different from the colour of the drills. And I've checked it against the DMC guide that I've got, and the drills are the correct colour for the DMC number that's listed on the canvas. But for instance, this colour here that I'm using, this is DMC 167. So it's like a dark mustardy sort of colour. We just look up and I will see what it's officially called. So we've got my trusty DMC colour chart here. So what did we say? 167. Let's have a look. So 167 is khaki brown. Okay, fair enough. Khaki brown. But on the canvas, out to you. It is, oh, if you can see that green colour where the number 1 is, it is much more of a sort of a camo green on the canvas. So that's been a bit odd, and particularly as it's a round canvas and you can see the colour, colour of the original canvas between the drills. I wonder if that's sort of, it's battling against the drills in terms of giving us that added definition, because this is printed in new style, where rather than being a pixel print, it is the image and then the charting on top. So I would have expected even a small image to render reasonably well, but sadly was not to be. But as I say, we will continue, we will get it done. I am about halfway now. I'm going to try and just get through it. And I probably won't do another update on this one until it's finished. I'll give you a little video of it once it is done, so that you can have a look and see how it turned out, because I know a lot of people say that you can't tell until it's all finished, and that is sometimes true, particularly with flesh tones and things. You get some odd colours in there, but I think what we're seeing here is, this is what we're going to get. Although I will say, as we get down to the bottom of the painting, there's a lot less confetti. So that may be the simpler areas may look a little clearer. So the other canvases that I've got, as I say, I'll put some pictures up, but I'll show you the actual canvases as well. I picked up this one, which is I think it's the Zodiac one. I'm not entirely sure. Can't remember. But yeah, so this is another one of the sort of classic Mucha images that is seen everywhere. This is very busy around the edge, and I do expect that to be, not particularly clear. However, I'm hoping that the face and her hair will render a lot better. Although there are still some unusual colour choices. She's got these V's in her face, which is the same colour they've chosen for her hair. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm holding out a ton of hope for that one. This is the one I have the most hope that it'll turn out nicely. As I say, I think really to do these images justice, they would need to be much, much bigger. I just don't have access to those images right now. So this is what we've got. This is what I'm working with. I really love this picture, and I think, again, there's cleaner lines, and it's a little simpler, less fussy of an image. I think, obviously we've got the border around the edge, which is more or less one colour, all colour blocked. There is some definition in her skin with different colours being used. The eyes might be a little odd. We'll see how they turn out. Just looking. I don't know. We'll see. It really is difficult to know until you try them, which was why I got all three, because I figured one of them would be pretty. I really wasn't sure what to expect, having never bought such a complex image from Fansells before, but also just generally being aware of how difficult it can be to get a nice rendering of a complicated image when you're only looking at 30 by 40. which I believe these are actually 30 by 40s. Possibly. Let me just, where is my tape measure? We'll just check as we're here. Oh no, not quite. So it's 35, probably by 25. Mm, 35 by, yeah, 25. So we are losing a little bit. So really, I think if the colours were better, then it would probably render sorry, if the colours were better, I think it would have looked better. So I'd be really interested to find out what everybody else is working on at the moment. Do let me know down in the comments, or drop me a picture of what you're working on Instagram. You can find me at CraftyWitchUK. So I'd love to find out what everybody else is working on for Summer with the Masters. Do feel free to post me links down in the comments to your whip videos if you have them, and additionally you can share photos on my Facebook page or on Instagram. Everybody is welcome over there. Do come and show me your work. I would love, love, love to see what you're working on for this project or any other. As I say, I'm going to finish this one and then try and find something maybe that is a little less disappointing to work on before I go back to the Muchas, and see if I can find one that will render successfully for me, at least to a level that I would be happy to stick in a frame and pop on the wall. This one is going to go into my folder of completed diamond paintings, where it will probably never see the light of day again, but it will be there as a little reminder that size matters. So particularly when it comes to these classical pieces of artwork, which are much more complex. You know, your basic cartoony images can work at this size, but anything like this, I mean, her face is tiny. It was never going to be perfect, but I think it could have been better had the colours been better. So I'm going to love you and leave you while I continue working on this little section here. Please do consider leaving a like, subscribe, become a member of the Crafty Coven, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.